Hi, you're watching The Savera. This is Amarpal Singh before you. As Election Commission is conducting the SIR exercise over here in Ludhiana, that district administration, they are on toes, they are conducting regular meetings, they are conducting training workshops for the staff, as well as recently pre-SIR exercise was conducted over here in Ludhiana, where significant number of voters, they remain unmapped. So there are various concerns of the residents. To know about the entire exercise, we are having with us DC Himanshu Jain with us. Welcome, sir, to The Savera, first of all.
Thank you, Amarpalji.
Sir, please brief about the current status of SIR exercise.
So, as you all know, SIR is going on, and all the election machinery is working day and night to fulfill the mandate of SIR. We are in regular touch with the political representatives, and we have been asking them to please do appoint booth level agents also as soon as possible, so that their trainings can also happen. BLO's training is ongoing, and they have been trained on the SIR activities. So far, pre-SIR mapping was done, and I am glad to and pleased to share that we have achieved a very significant number. Because in urban areas, specifically urban cities like Ludhiana, where there is a lot of population who come from different areas across India and migratory population, so we are able to reach roughly around 78% of the mapping of the voters in the pre-SIR phase. And in the rural areas, if we talk about the rural areas, the mapping percentage is rather more, and has crossed more than the state average of 85%. Now in the next phase, the training and the printing activities in the current phase are going on, and we are printing the enumeration forms, and we are preparing and training everybody, including the BLOs and everyone. And soon from the house to house enumeration form will be delivered, and this exercise will go on for roughly a month, in which house to house enumeration form will be delivered, will be given by the BLOs, so that from 25th of June to 24th of July, house to house visits by the BLOs, and enumeration forms will be given to them, and they are supposed to fill it up and return it to us. After that, rationalization of polling station will be done by 24th of July, and draft roll will be published on 31st of July.
Okay.
From 31st of July to 30th of August, there will be a period for filing claims and objections, which is roughly 1 month for filing claims and objections, that if any BLAs or anyone from the general public can file any claim or objection regarding any vote. Mm-hmm. And after that, if, for example, you are saying that the ones who have left roughly around 20% or 22% of the unmapped population, they will be covered. Many of them will be covered during the house to house visit. We have tried to cover almost all of them, but if anybody has left, house to house visit will be covering all of them. Mm-hmm. And similarly, during the period of notice phase, those who will still, after the publication of draft electoral roll, those who will still remain, we will be issuing notices to all of them, and we will seek their response to the notices, and that is the whole procedure. And 2 months time, from 31st of July till 28th of September, will be given to them to reply to this. And thereafter, the publication, the draft, final publication will be done of the electoral roll on 1st of October.
So, how voters they can verify his or details that whether they are correctly mentioned in the SIR process?
Absolutely, this is a very clear-cut. There is a very clear-cut method. They can talk to their BLOs, because there is also a very IT tools available. Know your BLO, the ERO net is there, and then ECI net. So there are hundreds of mechanisms available where any voter can go and check whether he has or she has been covered or not.
Right. Sir, and you mentioned that around 22% of voters, they are still unmapped. So whether an unmapped voter that is considered to be a doubtful voter or ineligible voter, or how you are going to cover them?
No. So unmapped voter is the one who does not fulfill the criteria of mapping in the pre-SIR phase. So mapping is done on the several criteria, whether the whether the father or the vote exists in the 2003 electoral roll, whether current vote exists in the 2003 electoral roll. So as mapping was done on a fixed criteria, those who have remained unmapped, they will be covered during, most of them will be covered during the house to house visit by the BLOs if they are there, or they will be covered during the notice period. So 2 months of notice period will be delivered to each of them who are remain unmapped. Because many of the voters, because in the SIR the current tagline is all eligible voters to be included and all ineligible voters to be excluded. So this time Election Commission of India is, and we are very concerned that no ineligible voter should be added in the list, and that is why we are working extensively on it.
Right. So many political parties, they have expressed concern that genuine voters can also be excluded in this exercise. So how you are going to ensure the transparency in it?
No, absolutely, it is a very clear-cut and transparent process. I request all of them, please do appoint your booth level agents with the BLOs, so that you are aware of each and every activity. If any of the voter, if you think any of the voter is falsely included or any of the voter is genuinely excluded, please do report to the BLOs, please file claims and objections, please cover under the house to house enumeration form. So there is ample of opportunities where we will include every genuine voter into the voting list.
Right. So, and as you mentioned that from 25th of June, you are going to start a house to house enumeration drive, and what kind of documents will be required to be submitted before the BLOs or BLAs?
So there are a list of documents we will be sharing with you all, and there are 12 sort of documents. You have to, depending upon the status, depending upon the which criteria, in which category you fall. So on that basis, number of document varies, and there is a single page enumeration form. It is a very easy process, and the BLOs will be fulfilling it by visiting house to house.
Sir, as Ludhiana cater different industries and a large number of migrant workers, they are working over here. So what kind of challenges you are facing in this mapping process?
So the challenges that we are facing, as we have already told, then when you visit house to house, so large number of population works is migratory in nature. They currently, many of them who were there in the earlier electoral time, they are not present right now. And they might have shifted to some other place or some other city. Similarly, many of the voters have a vote in the other state, for example, Bihar or UP. And we are also giving them an option, if you want, you can only have vote at one place as per the Election Commission guidelines, and it's a criminal offense if you have vote at the multiple place. So that is why, to ensure that, that is why this exercise is very extensive, and there will be no doubling of votes. So maybe because of that reason, that is a challenge in Ludhiana, because it's a very cosmopolitan city, and similar similar kind of problem you will be facing in Jalandhar, Amritsar, and Mohali, wherever there is urban city and there is a migratory population, their floating population, there you will face these kind of challenges.
Right. At last, what message you want to convey to the residents?
So I want to convey that please do support the BLOs, please do fill the enumeration forms, and please, if you please do check whether about your status on the ECI net, and please be in touch with administration or BLOs or anyone, so that you are your voting right is secured, and you are always there. And we are also 100%, we will ensure that your voting right will be 100% secure. There is absolutely nothing to panic that these many voters will be left out. Whereas yesterday someone published that 6 lakh voters will be left out. So there is absolutely nothing like this. There is that is not true. We will be covering we will be visiting, our team will be visiting house to house. So if out of those 6 lakh, if any number of voters are present, or any number of person are present during that visit in the 1 month, starting from 25th of June, they will be covered during that visit. And if still anyone is left, notices will be issued to them, and then they will be covered. So there is absolutely nothing to worry about this.
Thank you so much, sir. So he's DC Himanshu Jain, who briefed about the entire SIR exercise being conducted in Ludhiana. He mentioned that around 6 lakh voters who are yet unmapped in this pre-SIR exercise, they will be covered in the enumeration drive, which is going to start from June 25, and the BLOs, BLS, they will visit house to house to enter this enumeration drive. So he appealed all the residents that there is no need to worry. Every voter will be covered, and if still the voters remain unmapped during the enumeration drive, the notices will be issued to them. So residents, they are appealed to even continuously check their updates on the ECI net. So we will keep updating you. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Amarpal Singh with cameraman Sandeep Singh.